Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Bryndís and in today's video I'm taking you with me for a few days in my life. Couple of days, probably 3 days. So today is Thursday, August 17th. Yep, 17th. And it's Thursday, yeah. So on Saturday I have my 10K at the Reykjavik Marathon, so I will take you with me for that. I'm not feeling all that well, so I'm a little bit nervous about the marathon, or I'm running a 10K, not a marathon. Yesterday, when I woke up, I was certain that I was just like I had the flu or something, because I just feel like I'm sick. I even took my temperature, which I don't have a fever. I also did that this morning, and yesterday and this morning I also took a COVID test just to be sure that, like a home test, just to be sure that it wasn't that, because it's been going around a lot, obviously still, and yeah. So I just wanted to make sure about that, but it's negative, at least so far. And I just was wondering why that it might be COVID, because my throat is not like, I've had COVID twice, and I have like 3 jabs of the vaccine, so like I'm pretty well protected. Even if I do get it, I don't think that I would get very sick. But I was kind of certain that it was COVID, because everybody around me seems to be having, like, not around me necessarily, but in Iceland. There are a lot of people who are sick, and a lot of people at work that have just recently had it. So I was thinking, like, okay, no, just great. My sister and my niece were here, they left yesterday. Just perfect that I would get COVID when they are here. And so I can't do my 10K, I was just like, in the disaster thinking of anxiety. But so far I'm negative. But I was certain, because my throat is so sore, and that both of the times when I've got COVID, it was mostly my, like, very sore throat. But never mind, it doesn't seem to be, at least not according to the home test. So I'm gonna work from home today, though. I need to go to the office and get a couple of things, like the charger. Or I don't need to go get the charger, but I can use the other charger. But there are a couple of things that I left at my office, because I was going to be working at my office yesterday, so I didn't take them home with me. And I didn't go in yesterday. But there are a couple of things that I need, and a couple of books and notebooks that I left there. I need in order for me to work from home. I would really like to just take the day off, because I don't feel good at all. But alas, I can't do that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the office and get the couple of things I need. I also need to go to the post office, because my niece forgot her. It's here on all of her makeup, and I don't know, at least makeup, but maybe skincare as well. So I need to take that to the post office and send that to her, so that she can have her makeup back. I think it's less of a hassle to just do that than to try to find someone who is going there and could take it for us. That's just... Anyway, I'm just gonna go to the post office. It's easier. And then later today I need to go... Well, I can do that tomorrow as well, so I'll just see if I want to do that today. I need to go and get my, like, bib number and the chip for the time measuring thing for the race on Saturday. Go to the running expo. So I will do that either today or tomorrow. And I'm just gonna see as well tomorrow how I'm feeling, whether I will be working from home or if I'm actually gonna go to the office. I'm also working on a very interesting home project that will be a separate video, but now my wall there is empty, because I'm putting something else on the wall. That's very exciting. And I will work on that as much as my energy allows. let's go to the post office, and then I'm gonna go to my office, and then I'll be back home. So I just got home from doing what I was doing. Conte Mario! Oh, my poor Mario, he's traumatized. So yesterday, because I'm doing a project with my, anyway, I was doing something here, and Mario was like running or like walking, and then everything fell. It didn't fall on him, but it fell on the floor, and there was like huge noise. And now he's afraid to come inside. Mario! Conte! Conte min! Conte! So I just took him inside. And now he's like, I want to go outside. I don't know. Maria, it's okay. So I'm just going to lock his thingy. Yeah. So hopefully he will then calm down enough to see that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, I think he's calming down a little bit. Go to sleep, Mario, you're safe. You will see it, or you will have seen it in my video about the bookshelves that are like the process of putting up the bookshelves on that wall. That I had the shelves that are here, like the shelves themselves, like propped up on the floor here, because I was putting oil on them and like restoring them a little bit. And he was sleeping here on the sofa, and then he like jumped down and he started to walk on them. And of course they were not propped up securely, so they all fell down, and so he got so scared. Oh, poor little Mario. He got so scared. But he will be fine. He will be fine. Yeah, so I changed into some more comfortable clothes to work in here from home. And I did get some work done. I'm also in the background kind of editing a YouTube video. Also doing some light work. Oh my god, my throat is so painful. I'm obviously with Emma, as you can see. And it's like almost 4 p.m. And I was thinking that I was gonna go and do like a very easy jog, just to kind of, so that my body won't go into complete panic on Saturday when I run the 10K. But I'm just not gonna do that. I will just make myself even more sick. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit down here again and watch some YouTube, which is so much big part of my relaxing routine that it's actually quite ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna show you something. So when I moved in here into this apartment 2 years ago, there was a wall like going from here, where I and to here. You can still see here a little bit in the wall where it was, and you can see it there in the ceiling. Now there was like a beam there that has been there for 2 years, and I finally got around to taking it down, I think just a couple of days ago, and it took me 30 seconds to saw it and get it down. Obviously, as you can see, that it's not and this edge is pretty rough, but it's like that because I'm obviously not done. But so my plan is to extend this wall just a little bit, just maybe like this, and then make the wall like this, and then here. So I don't know if you saw that on. It was a very weird thing to do, but like, so from the where the door frame is, there will be a little bit of a wall here, and then it will be like this and this, like a, you know, a zigzag, and then the door into my bedroom will be like here, not as far as this wall, but I will be a little bit up, down, like, yeah. Anyway, that's a plan to make the bedroom again into a bedroom, so that this will be a true 1-bedroom apartment and not a studio. But that's, hopefully I can do that maybe next year. But anyway, that's not the point of this clip. But so as you can see, there are some damage in the ceiling. So that's one of the things that I really needed to. I'm not gonna do it today, but it's so like annoying. I don't want to do. Oh my goodness. It's so funny, like some days I'm like so happy with this apartment. Like, I can't believe I have this apartment in this neighborhood, and like I feel so like fortunate and lucky and everything, because housing prices are crazy here. But then other days I'm just like, oh, because there are so many things I need to do. It's very annoying, but it's definitely world problems. Also, I really want to get new tiles for this and for the bathroom in there, and also new flooring for this. I don't like this flooring. It's yes. Anyway, I did finish like putting the teak oil on all my shelves. And so that was gonna be, so they are here just drying off. These are the ones, I had them on the floor and they freaked Mario out and he got like traumatized. But he is actually, I think he's slowly recovering. He doesn't want to come into the living room, so he's just staying here. Hi, are you feeling better, Mario? Are you feeling better? Oh, you Gotlin, you. You're such a baby. You're my baby boy. Anyway, I guess this channel is not, if you don't like cats, this is not the channel for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna have some coffee and watch some YouTube. So talk to you later. I've had such a relaxing afternoon, and now it's like 7:20 p.m. I'm gonna head out, and I have a shift at the cat shelter, but I'm also gonna go to the expo for the Reykjavik Marathon and get my bib and all information and everything I need for the 10K on Saturday.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back, while I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow.
Yes, it's Saturday. As you would have seen in the clip before, I'm sick. Like, you can probably hear it as well, but yeah, I'm completely sick. But I'm also ridiculous. I'm stubborn. So I'm actually gonna go do the 10K, even though I'm sick. Taking some throat tablet to help ease my throat. I would be just surviving on painkillers. And it's ridiculous because, like, I took my, as you saw, I took my temperature. It's like 37 degrees, my temperature, which is like normal, supposedly normal. My normal temperature is 36.6, which means that I have like 0.4 above that, which is very low temperature. But I felt, especially last night, I felt like I was dying basically, and I was so sick. I kept waking up all night feeling like warm and cold, and coughing up like, oh my goodness. Why did I have to get sick? Oh, all days I had to get sick on this day. Very annoying. But I'm not that sick that I feel that I cannot run, jog, walk the 10K. So I'm gonna go ahead and do them. But I'm heading out. I'm gonna meet up with my other volunteers, cat shelter organization volunteers, before the race. It's like 8:30 a.m. now. The start of the race is at 9:40, so we're gonna meet up at 9. Oh my god, I can't even speak. We're gonna meet up at 9 and gonna pep each other up, because I definitely need that. It's like people telling me, you can do it. But yeah, I really don't want to not do it. So I'm gonna try my best. I've been running this race every year except the pandemic years since 2011. So I want to keep the streak going, people. I want to keep the streak going. So that's why I'm forcing myself to do this, even though I'm sick. Skål! It is actually Monday now, so a few days after the 10K. But I wanted to just wrap up the video and do a little bit of a kind of a recap. So the race went actually very well. I woke up sick, so I had been sick, as you saw, basically since Wednesday. Well, like feeling really under the weather on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. On Wednesday and Thursday, I was still like doing stuff and working. Friday, really just not much happened. And as you could see, I didn't really vlog at all. And then I woke up on Saturday morning and I was definitely still feeling sick. My throat was so sore and I felt like I had a fever. But I took my temperature. I took like a at home like a rapid COVID test. I and then I decided no, I don't wanna miss out on the 10K because as I said I've been running this race since 2011 with the exception of 2020 and 2021 when it was cancelled. So I just really wanted to keep my streak. Like when you have a streak going, you just have to kind of do what you have to do. So I had like some coffee, I had a banana, I had a protein shake, and I just went and I met up with some colleagues from my cat charity that I was raising money for, a cat organization, like not-for-profit association rescuing cats. I don't know what you call it. And so we were raising money. So we met up before and we were kind of like cheering each other on. And we started the marathon together. And then I just ran. And I just ran. I ran the entire 10K with the exception, I think I said this before, but with the exception of walking in the drinking station or the aid stations, which is very, like, I was very impressed with that. That wasn't necessarily my goal. My goal was just to finish and to try to enjoy it. And I definitely enjoyed it, which was very surprising because before the start, I realized I had forgotten my headphones. I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to be running for like an hour and a half. And I had this great, I got a subscription for Spotify specifically so I could listen to my running playlist during that race. And I forgot my headphones. Yeah, so that was, excuse me. That was, first I was just like, oh my God. But again, I have ran this race so many times before that I knew that there was going to be so much going on, so many spectators. And so throughout the course, there was just a lot of music, a lot of people cheering you on. And so you kind of just, didn't get like bored because there was always something that I could kind of focus on and that would take my mind off the fact that I was running 10 kilometers without having properly trained for it at all. And it's strange because I have been going to the gym now since October. I got a membership in October. And I have periods where I go 3 times a week. But then I've been having these longer periods or like periods as well that I don't go. And I'm dealing with fatigue, both because of iron deficiency, but also because of perimenopause. And, I'm just a tired woman, tired PhD student candidate. So sometimes I can't do it. Even though for me, for my mental health, exercising is crucial. It's on like level with just taking medication. It's so important for me to move my body. But, it is what it is. And I have not been going to the gym or running consistently for months now. But that's fine. It's okay. Another thing that is obviously, so no training and fatigue, dealing with fatigue is definitely has been hindering my progress or like running enjoyment. And also like I have never been heavier in my entire life. And not that there's anything wrong with being heavy. Like this is not a diet channel or anything like that. But when you've never been this heavy and now you're dealing with the things that come with being very heavy, there are things that I'm not used to dealing with. And one of those things, for example, is obviously more stress and strain on my joints when I'm running. So I can really feel I feel more tired afterwards. And yeah, so because if you have heavier weight, you're more likely to be slower at running, which is fine. Like, I'm not trying to break any records, but that's definitely something that has impacted my running, and it's just also just mentally getting, like, for me to get like just like understanding this new body that I have, and figuring out how to fuel properly, how to rest properly, how to take care of it properly, and stuff like that. So those are things that I've been dealing with running up to this marathon or this 10K race. So the fact that I did it while sick, I ran the entire time and I finished it, and I actually enjoyed myself, is just like insanely fantastic. Like, I cannot tell you how good that makes me feel and how happy that makes me feel. And the fact that this was actually my worst time finishing a 10-kilometer race with time tracking ever. And I have been running since 2007, I think, maybe 2008. I started to kind of take it seriously. 2009 was my first 10K race. And I have my like, I'm a note taker, people. So I have here, let me see, where do I have it? Where is it? I had it here before. Yep, there it is. So my first 10K, no, it was 2010. So we probably started running 2008. And then it was in 2010 when my sister and I ran our first race back home. It was a 10K race on the July 16th, 2010. And I ran it in 1 hour, 9 minutes, 33 seconds. So that was my first 10K race. And since then I would say that I've been between 1 hour 5 minutes to 1 hour 15 minutes. That has been kind of my consistent times until like one time, which was in 2016. And in 2016 I started to follow a ketogenic way of eating, and it took me a very long time. I started it in April 2016, on April 15th, something like that. And it took me a very long time to get fat adapted and for my body to get used to the low carbs, because I had been very high carb, like sugar addict, and I'm obviously still am, but you know, it was a big shock for my body for sure. So in August of that year, which is like April, May, June, July, 4 months later, I was still not fat adapted. And I ran the Reykjavik Marathon still because I had a streak, remember? And I ran the Reykjavik Marathon in 1 hour, 17 minutes, 45 seconds. So that was like so much worse than I had been doing previously. But it was because, as I said, I didn't have any carbs or anything for that race. I did it completely fat adapted, and fat adapted on keto. I was not fat adapted, obviously, but I was so slow and heavy with my legs, like these keto legs that people talk about, and just felt like I couldn't move. But that was my worst time until last year, which was the first time after the pandemic, but again after I'd basically stopped running for 2 years. So last year my time was 1 hour 20 minutes, and this year it was 1 hour 25 minutes 17 seconds. So my goal was just to be under 1.5 hours. So the fact that I was almost 10 minutes faster than I kind of had anticipated is fantastic, and I'm not sad about the time that it took me to run this marathon. I wish I had trained better, eaten better, rested better, all those things in, beforehand. But I feel I have now a very good foundation to continue on through the winter and start to improve my time. So I'm pretty happy with the race. I'm pretty happy with it all. I'm very proud of myself for having finished it. I got this beautiful medallion for the 10K. This is just 10K here on back. And yeah, I was just very happy with it. When I came home, as you saw in the clip, basically what I did, I went and I took a shower, and then I actually had ice cream, and then I was just that, and I went to sleep. So this would have been around 1 p.m. and I woke up at like 10 p.m. with Emma on top of me, like, whoa, are you alive, human? And I got up, I managed to make myself eat some food that I had, like dinner. I fed the cats. And I was like, what is happening? And then I went back to sleep, and I slept until the next day. I mean, I kept waking throughout the night because I had the chills, and then I had the fever. It was sweating, and it was cold. I was just down with like flu-like symptoms. I took another COVID test on Sunday morning, which again, negative. So this was just a very bad, well, there's no just about it. This was a very bad cold. I don't think it was like influenza. I think it was just a very bad cold flu-like type of a thing. Because it had, yeah. But anyway, so yeah. Now on Monday, I feel much better. You can probably hear my voice is not back to normal, but apart from that, I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling. I think that the fact that I slept for like 24 hours after the run, I have hardly any sore muscles. Only thing that's bothering me now is my back, because I laid in bed for like so long, and that's the worst thing you can do if you have a sensitive back, is to lay too long in your bed. So yeah, but anyway, that's my recap, which is getting like way too long, but I'm very happy again that I did this. It may have been stupid to do it while I was sick, but I felt because I've done it so many times before, I wasn't really worried about any like serious medical consequences. So obviously, if you are sick and you are gonna go do your first 10K ever, don't, seek medical advice for sure. But yeah, I was confident that I would be able to do it even if I had to walk. I had like checked out like the time limit basically for like if I would have to walk the majority of the way. But I didn't. I finished quite strong, enjoyed myself very much, and I'm very happy it's over for sure. And I vowed that next year I will be better trained and I will feel stronger and hopefully improve my time a little bit. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little vlog / chatty thingy. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.